It's week 1 of the 2024 season, and we've got a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game. It's the Ravens and the Chiefs under the lights on Thursday night.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. For the first time this season, I'm Kate Scott alongside Brock Huard up in this broadcast booth, and the long... glorious months of football about to get underway. We're all set, and away we go in a new NFL season. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
Here he is on third and long. Has a man. It's Brown. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, or how you start, can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, here's Lamar. He's got Andrews. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Finding Flowers. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Has some room to work. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the market, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A tight end in motion now. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end, giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing is Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Another punt coming up. Matt Araiza to do the honors once again. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Ravens will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson gets this one to Andrews. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Andrews with the catch. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. On first down, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. First down throw for Jackson. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. So the new NFL season officially well underway as we've reached the end of the first quarter. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Jackson yet again. Forced out to, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. McCole Hardman now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Matt Araiza on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Lamar back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up first and 10 from the 40. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here's 2nd and 5. Brought in close to the 8. And he's down to the 8 before going out. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Slot man motioned over. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Throwing now from the gun. He brings it in. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incomplete.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. So we've reached the half in this year's NFL kickoff game to the season. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First and 10. Here's Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Stays in the pocket. Now he's headed out left.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That's why these coaches get paid, Kate, what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They've got a man in motion. Pressure coming from Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Second and 15. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. Now Jackson. Finds him on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Henry on the catch. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 46. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Jackson yet again. He's got it. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going. He loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. Big man's showing up the yards. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. Extra point by Bucker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut into the lead by another point. Reed now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
On 1st down, Jackson. On the move, headed right. Launching deep down the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. First down from the red zone. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens throwing 6 more on the blowout. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Searches from the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. Blitz coming, Mahomes. He's got a man left.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Flowers will go in motion left. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Still inches to go on 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
That's taken in by Henry. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down. One final shot here. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And he's out of bounds past midfield. So the Ravens will fly home with the win as the 2024 season officially gets underway. Our first regular season game together now in the books, Brock. Great work, partner. The first of many, we hope, in our time with EA Sports.